Do you feel nervous before a job interview? Today, you'll learn how to navigate the process with confidence and make the best impression. A job interview is not just about answering questions. The real key is how you present yourself, showcase your confidence, and demonstrate the value you bring to the employer. Interviews can feel challenging, but they're really just conversations where you share who you are and what you bring to the table. Whether you're stepping into a corporate office or a creative studio, the goal is to connect authentically while showing you're ready to contribute. With thoughtful preparation and a calm approach, you can make the moment work for you. Here's how to navigate it naturally. As soon as you get the interview invite, take a moment to learn about the organization. Check out their recent work, maybe a new campaign or a shift in focus, like sustainability efforts. If something catches your eye, weave it into the conversation later. You could mention how their direction connects with your experience. This isn't about reciting facts, but showing you're curious and engaged with their world. Research doesn't have to be tiring. Pick out a couple of details, like a product launch or a value they highlight, and think about how they align with your skills. Dropping these insights naturally during the discussion can spark a deeper exchange. It's less about proving you studied and more about showing you understand what drives them, setting the stage for a real dialogue. When you're asked something like, "Tell me about yourself," it's your chance to share a glimpse of your journey. Picture a time you tackled a challenge. Maybe you streamlined a process during a busy project, helping your team hit a deadline. Frame it as a quick story. What was at stake, how you stepped in, and what came of it. Practicing these stories keeps them clear and lets you adjust them to different questions. Questions about skills you're improving are common, and they're a great way to show growth. Maybe you've been sharpening your ability to manage priorities, using tools to stay organized. You could share how this helped you keep a complex task on track. Having a few examples ready, practiced out loud, ensures you sound poised without feeling like you're reading from a script. Your readiness grows when you know your worth. If adaptability comes up, think of a moment you adjusted, perhaps when a project's scope changed and you found a way to keep things moving. Reflect on what that taught you, like staying steady under pressure. Try recording yourself to catch habits, like talking too fast, and tweak them to come across as polished yet genuine. Interviews are a two-way street. You're also figuring out if the place suits you. Ask something that explores their world, like what their team's working on right now, or how they support growth. These spark discussion and give you a sense of their culture. Writing down a few questions beforehand keeps you ready when they ask for your thoughts. Long answers can lose people, so aim for clarity. When talking about past roles, focus on what you learned. Maybe a tough project showed you how to plan better, and you've carried that forward. Hold off on asking about salary or benefits early. It can seem like you're more interested in the perks than the work. Those talks fit better once they're serious about you. Nerves can sneak in, but you've got ways to manage them. Breathing slowly for a few seconds before you start can settle your mind without drawing attention. Sitting upright, shoulders relaxed, helps you feel grounded. Your appearance sends a signal before you say a word. Pick clothes that match the vibe, neat and comfortable, like a crisp shirt for an office job or a smart jacket for a design firm. Neutral tones like navy or gray work almost anywhere, but if it's a creative role, a touch of color can fit. In some settings, even tidy jeans might do. Clean details like polished shoes show care without overthinking it. Body language matters as much as your words. Lean slightly forward to show you're engaged, and nod now and then to signal you're following along. A steady gaze builds connection, but let it feel natural, not intense. If your hands get restless, use small gestures to underline what you're saying. These habits make you seem present and at ease, no matter the setting. Virtual interviews need extra prep. Check your tech, camera, mic, internet, ahead of time to avoid last-minute stress. Find a quiet spot with decent light and a plain background. Looking at the camera mimics eye contact, making the conversation feel warmer. A quick test run can catch any hiccups, so you're ready to focus when it starts. Goals come up often, and they're a chance to tie your plans to the role. You might share how you're eager to take on challenges in their field, drawing on projects where you've made a difference. This shows you're thinking about how your work fits their mission, not just chasing a title. It's about mutual growth, wherever you're interviewing. First impressions set the tone. A warm greeting, a smile and handshake in person, or a clear, "Glad to be here" online eases everyone in. It's not about formality, but showing you're genuinely interested. These small moments stick with people, making you someone they'd want to work with. Punctuality says you value their time. Arrive or log in a few minutes early to settle in. If they ask about managing deadlines, you could describe keeping a project on track by breaking it into daily steps, even when surprises popped up. It's a quiet way to show you're dependable without making a big deal of it. Stepping up doesn't always mean being in charge. Think of a time you guided a group. Maybe you rallied colleagues to solve a problem during a tight timeline. Sharing how you kept everyone aligned shows you can take responsibility. It's the kind of thing that carries weight in any professional setting. Flexibility is key in any workplace. Recall a moment you faced a curveball, like a last-minute shift in priorities. Maybe you reassessed, found modified plans, and kept the momentum going. Talking about this shows you're resourceful, a trait that matters in any market. Collaboration makes things happen. Picture a time you worked closely with others, maybe pooling ideas to tackle a tricky issue. You could mention how different perspectives led to a stronger result. This reflects how you'd fit into a team, something valued as much in one place as another. Staying organized keeps chaos at bay. Imagine mapping out a task with a tool to track progress, ensuring nothing slipped. Describing this shows you bring structure to your work, a habit that pays off in fast-paced settings. What pulls you toward a role matters. Maybe you're drawn to solving problems or building something with others, and this job feels like a fit. Linking that to their goals, like innovation or impact, makes your interest feel real. It's about shared purpose, not just getting hired. Solving problems thoughtfully leaves a mark. Think of a time you untangled an issue, maybe by digging into details to find the root cause. Sharing how you reached a solution, like saving time on a task, shows you're careful. That's a strength anywhere. Taking ownership can shape your impact. Reflect on a moment when you spotted a gap, perhaps a process that wasn't working, and stepped in to improve it, like suggesting a tool that saved your team hours. Talking about how you acted shows you take initiative, adding value wherever you land. Empathy builds stronger teams. Consider a time you supported a colleague, maybe by listening during a tough project and adjusting plans to keep everyone on track. Sharing how you balance their needs with the goal shows you value people. This fosters trust, making you someone others want to work with. Growth keeps you sharp. Imagine a situation where you learned something new. Say, a skill that helped your team deliver better results. Describing how you sought that knowledge highlights your curiosity. It shows you're always looking to contribute more. Clear communication ties it all together. Think of a time you bridged a gap, perhaps explaining a complex idea or aligning a team around a goal. Explaining how you chose your words shows you connect effectively. This skill ensures your ideas land and you work well with others. By using these techniques, you'll feel stronger and more confident in your job interview. Remember, the right preparation changes everything.